Now I'd be like, if someone else said that to me, I would have been like, you lie. But oh my gosh. Okay, now that we got that cleared up. So I'm back with another update, and this is actually going to be a braces update. Like, whenever I've been talking to you about my braces, besides actual visits or appointments to the orthodontist, it has been really, hey, just popping in to show you guys something, hey, just popping in to say this, nothing actually scheduled, nothing with a script. I mean, none of my vlogs are scripted, but I guess I don't put as much effort into the braces updates that are not official updates, i.e. orthodontist visits. But I wanted to show you guys that my teeth are moving. Like, I mean, from watching me a year ago to now, honestly, it's been almost 2 years. In May, it's going to be 2 years that I have my braces. If someone else said that to me, I would have been like, you lie. But it's me telling you guys this, so obviously it's the truth. So yeah, in May it's going to be 2 years that I would have had my braces. So this is like 20 month, 21 month update is what I'm coming to give you. Through my last retraction, which would be the fact that I got back in 4 springs, because I had moved to just 1 spring in order to move. Okay, hold on, just so that we are on the same page and we are talking about the correct teeth. Let me look at myself for a second. So we had just 1 spring down here to move this stubborn tooth, this one, from being further front and moving it backwards. So the space that was between here and here is completely gone now. So if you remember, I had 4 premature molars, or 4 molars removed, 4 premolars removed. Well, the space that created is actually gone in all 4 places. And the new spaces that I had were created when the incisor moved backwards to close those spaces. So then, instead of having a space between my 3 and 4, I now have a space between my 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. Right, I now have a space between my 2 and 3. And so that space was just created from when they pulled back to close. And so now my front teeth are supposed to come backwards to fill those spaces. At first I was like, oh my gosh, that's probably going to take a minute. Oh my gosh, that's probably going to take so long. Oh my gosh, my orthodontist was like, you know, this is the part that's going to take a little bit. Why is it that I went to the orthodontist? Probably like a week before Christmas. So I want to say I went to the orthodontist around December 16th or so. I'll correct it if that's not the actual date, but the week before Christmas I went to the orthodontist because I remember I did not want to be in pain for Christmas and not be able to eat for Christmas. Good thing I thought about that because I was definitely in pain when I got that last appointment. So that's when I got my 4 springs. I think I got my 4 springs that last time. And then they started to close the space. And then in January I had to go back to get my bottom wire changed because I had put in a flexible wire in December because I had an issue between my 4 and 5 where food was being stuck. And so that got cleared, and luckily I didn't get any infection or anything, praise God. But because of how the loop was in the bottom wire, like my bottom wire had loops, so it had like two shapes at the side, and that is what was causing food to get trapped in there. And like no matter how I flossed, I couldn't get under it to get it out, so it was just driving me insane. And so yeah, so when they took out my wire, they took out the wire with the loops, and then they cleaned out everything, and then I got back in a flexible wire with no loops, thank God. And then in January, after that, because it was like a little bit swollen in the area, so then when all of that had been gone and everything, in January I went back and I got back in a harder wire at the bottom, and I have my springs. Why is it just the ending of February and my space here at the bottom is almost closed? Why? Tell me why my space is almost closed. Like afterwards, I'll probably do like some separate videos. If you see me looking down, looking at my tablet for a second, but I'll probably do some separate videos so that you could see. But I also have been doing videos all along, and so like when I tried to put it together to just show you guys that my teeth are moving like the laughing cow from Home, the movie. You get it if you get it. If you don't, well, it's not my fault you didn't watch Home. I mean, how could you not watch Home? Home had in Jim Parsons, who plays Sheldon, and it had in Rihanna. Like, do you need any more reasons to watch Home? Then you should watch Home. Because what does the laughing cow say? Move. What does the interrupting cow say? Move. And that's what my teeth are doing. Moving.
You know, when I'm stressed out, my mom tells me jokes.
Boov do not do telling jokes.
Oh, it's not that hard. I'll teach you. Knock, knock. You would say, who's there?
You are there.
No, just ask me.
Well, who is there?
Now I say, the interrupting cow. Now you say, the interrupting cow who? Let's just do it. Knock, knock.
Who is there?
The interrupting cow.
The interrupting cow. Wait, no, you did not let me finish my response. I was to say the interrupting cow. Oh, yeah, you did it again. Oh, that is the joke. The cow is to being an interrupting cow. It therefore interrupts me.
I know, that's why it's funny.
Moo!
Let me. That's enough.
I'm the interrupting cow.
Knock it off. Oh, don't make.
When I come to edit this, I'm probably gonna be like, Carrie, honestly, I am shame for myself. But will I not leave it in the video for you guys to see it? I will leave it in, because I'm not gonna edit it out. I'm not gonna move it. So anyways, I just wanted you guys to see that 2021 months later, my front space is closed, which was closed a while now, but I also have extra colligation to hold my front teeth together. So you could see like an oval, that's it. And then my bottom teeth are almost closed on the right side, and the top has a small space still. My left side is still the slow moving side, but it's closing. So I was supposed to have an appointment on March 10th, but I'm not gonna be here on March 10th. So luckily for me, my orthodontist was willing to slip me into a slot, and so I'm gonna get to go to the orthodontist, yay me, a couple of days before I travel. I really hope that does not create a lot of pain for me on the flight, because I remember when I was younger and my cousin from the UK had gotten braces, and she came to Barbados like right after a tightening, or right after she had first gotten her braces. She said she felt like all the pressure from the cabin was in her mouth, and it hurt her so bad. And like, now I'm thinking about it, I have traveled since I had braces, because I got in my braces May 2021, and I traveled then in June, July, came back in August and almost missed my appointment, which would have been my first tightening appointment. So I did travel, and that time when I traveled in June to August, I would have done one plane there, a plane from there to Canada, a plane from Canada back there, then a plane from there home. Yes, I would have done 4 planes in that trip. And that trip was... No, that trip was 2022. And... But I got my braces in 2021. So now let me think about this. I got my braces in 2021. Oh, so I got my braces in 2021, and on that trip I went to Florida, and then I left Florida and I went to Miami, and I went to Miami for a week, and then I came back from Miami to Florida, and that was that. And then last year I traveled again, and that was when I went from Tampa to Canada, and from Canada back to Tampa. So yeah, so I've been on a few flights since I got my braces, because I was just like, that was not making any sense that I've only been on one set of flights and I'm going 2 years in braces. Like, guys, I try to travel every year, so that had me so confused just now. Like, whew, oh my gosh. Okay, now that we got that cleared up, so I have traveled in braces before, so it's like you know, hopefully it's regular, and I just got to show you guys drinking and sleeping and watching movies in the air and not crying and whimpering in pain. So yeah, so I just wanted to come on to show you guys that my teeth are moving, and so, like, you know, it really is doing what it's supposed to do. And I mean, what have been some of the highlights for me since I got braces? Honestly, I feel like I smile more. As much as I don't like my new spaces because they're bigger than the gap that I had, or like, you know, just different things, I find that I have so much more confidence with my braces. I do not know what's going to happen to me when my braces come off. That's the truth, because I smile a heck of a lot more now. I do. Like, I don't know, that's something they didn't tell you about getting braces as an adult. Honestly, I think it's probably because you pay for it and you have to go through all of the pain and the process and the paying, and, like, you know, it's thousands of dollars, and you just smile more. Like, you just smile more, you just talk more, you just, my mouth be open. Like, I be taking pictures and pictures and pictures. I mean, I took pictures before, but I feel like I didn't really used to smile as much in my pictures. I used to be like, now I'd be like, like, I really be smiling now. I just be like, but it goes all the way up to my eyes. It's not like my right? So yeah, I think that's one thing they didn't tell you about getting braces as an adult. I feel like you appreciate it a lot more. I do believe is that I'm gonna have to, like, practice my diction all over again, because since I have the spikes, like, I find I don't say the spikes. Like, my tongue very seldom comes out of my mouth for, like, the sounds, the TH sounds. So, like, the things that I be doing, like, I just be like, the things that I be doing. So, like, my tongue is going on top of my spikes, but they're not going between my teeth. So it's not the things that I be doing, the things that I be doing. I just be like, the things that I be doing, the things that I be doing, the things that I be doing. Like, it's not like a the things that I be doing. Yeah. So this, I feel like I'm gonna have to practice more of that. So, like, I try to slow down when I get to TH sounds, because this is what I need to be doing, and it's very important that I practice these things. So yes, but besides that, like, I haven't really had any problems on my braces journey. I broke 2 brackets, and it's not really my fault, because those were, like, the very brackets at the back, and so that was just because of how the wire was, so it puts, like, extra pressure on those. But I never broke an actual bracket. I didn't chip a tooth or anything. I didn't break any of my spikes. I still have all 4 of my spikes. And so yeah, that's been my braces journey so far, and I'm actually loving it and enjoying it, and I would never put in the atmosphere that I don't really want it to end. I would not put that out there, like I can't wait for it to end. Right? I can't wait for it to end. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait for it to end. Because again, my braces gave me such confidence, and I love going to the orthodontist. Like I like the people at my orthodontist clinic and everything, but this too shall pass. And on that note, from this update, bye!